Today we're talking about breaking in cymbals, not breaking cymbals, but breaking in or opening them up. And we're gonna be running an experiment on this very special ride that I've already made a video on. This is a prototype Foundry Reserve, a one-of-one ride that I got recently. And just to quickly bring you up to speed, the reason I got onto this is because I was hanging out with a drummer buddy of mine and I brought this cymbal to show him. He's a jazz player, and he had also recently gotten a new ride that he was really excited about. And we kind of both played them back and forth, and I noticed that his was maybe a little darker, a little richer than this one, and felt like it opened up a little bit quicker. And he said, well, you know, have you opened up this ride? And I said, you know, what are you talking about? What do you mean? He says, you know, where you take mallets and you just play the cymbal with mallets for an extended period of time. Now, I don't know how I've gone this long as a drummer, especially working at a drum shop, and somehow this concept I had never heard of. Now, of course, we're all familiar with the idea that cymbals get better with age and that they loosen up and that they feel a little more played in over time, that after decades of being played and played and played, that maybe they sound a little darker or richer, or that they open up a little bit quicker. But what my buddy was saying is that, well, of course, that you would just do that with any new cymbal. And I was saying, okay, so what's the process? He says, well, you just take mallets and you just do swells for like 30 minutes to an hour. Now, I love this because not only have I never heard of this, I've never heard of anyone else doing this. I don't know how common of a thing it is. So let me know in the comments if this is just more common than I had realized, or if this is something that you've done in the past. But I also love it because it's so easy for us to test. This is gonna be a pretty quick video. It's gonna take a lot longer for me, but it's gonna be pretty quick for you. All we're gonna do is I am going to do suspended cymbal rolls with mallets on this ride for a half hour, and I'm gonna set up a microphone and we're just going to listen to the cymbal before and after and see if that opening up the cymbal really does anything. My mallets today, because I'm sure I have some, I just don't know where they are. Here's a trick for you. My mallets today are going to be cymbal felts, hopefully you can see this, that I am just putting on regular sticks. So in any case, this is gonna be a little bit tedious for me, but much more convenient for you. Let's hear before and after and decide together, does this do anything? Okay, so we're at the computer now because I needed to actually review the footage. And first of all, let me just say that I underestimated how difficult it is to keep a suspended cymbal swell going for 30 minutes. In any case, honestly, I did not, at the end of it, expect there to be any difference. And indeed, when I was just hitting the cymbal, I couldn't really tell. I didn't think there was an immediate, obvious difference. But in listening back to the footage and putting the single hits back to back, I think the pitch sounds lower after the experiment. Now, what's interesting is when I scrub through and I listen to myself washing it at the beginning of the 30 minutes and then at the end of the 30 minutes, it sounds basically the same to me. And also, when I'm crashing it with the stick, that sounds pretty much the same to me. But just hitting the bow with the stick to my ear actually sounds like the pitch drops after the experiment. So you guys tell me what you think. What are you hearing? Go back and listen to it. And of course, I'm not hitting it exactly the same each time, but it does sound to me like it actually did something. Now, unfortunately, I can't go back to before the experiment and hit it again. So all I've got to go off of is this footage now, but help me out. Let me know what you're hearing in the comments. Again, I'm legitimately surprised. I didn't expect there to be any difference, and I think there actually is one, and I feel like I need to try this again. As tedious as it was to do that for a half hour, I feel like I need to try this again with another cymbal, and I would love to hear it if you guys have any experience doing this. Again, maybe this is something that's more common than I thought, but if you do, get footage before and after, and I want to see if this is actually a thing. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that helped, and I'll see you next time.